News is brought to you in high definition exclusively by Harper Auto Square. You are watching WBIR TV, Channel 10, Knoxville. The news starts now.
Shutdown.
I really don't know what to think. It's just frustrating because you thought something would happen. You thought something would work out.
Shut down. Closed gates and printed signs greet visitors trying to enter the Great Smoky Mountains National Park as it enters its busiest season of the year, while guests already in the park pack their bags as the partial government shutdown hits East Tennessee.
Dozens of parents have to make last-minute transportation changes for their children after the shutdown keeps a Blount County bus stuck at school.
Plus, an unpaid vacation. Hundreds of National Guard technicians and contractors are at home today instead of on the job.
The issue is, the website has been down most of the day.
Ready, set, shop. Today is the first day you can look at the Healthcare Marketplace website. But those hoping to register are running into some problems. We'll have the details tonight on 10 News at 6.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Robin Wilhoit.
And I'm John Becker. The government shutdown is impacting the entire nation. Here in East Tennessee, the impact is especially obvious in the national parks.
This is one of the busiest times of the year for the Smokies. 10 News reporter Jim Matheny has more on the roadblocks that may keep millions of visitors out.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your patience.
More than 1 million people visit the Smokies every October. And on Tuesday, Park Ranger Lisa Free greeted every one of them with the same message.
Hey folks, how you doing? Y'all aware the park's closed? The park's closed. You aware the park is closed today due to the government shutdown? We don't know how long it'll be for. Thank you for your patience. I'm sorry. Obviously, a lot of people are disappointed because they can't come in the park.
The government shutdown means rangers had to shut down all of the facilities, the overlooks, and almost every road in the park. The only open throughway is US 441 from Gatlinburg to Cherokee, North Carolina.
That's going to be open for through traffic. The facilities along that road, the restrooms, parking areas, picnic areas are all going to be closed for visitor access.
And there are plenty of people already in the park with no cell phone service or access to the news. So rangers had to notify campers who already paid for food and reserved spots. They have 48 hours to leave.
It's just kind of crazy the way they're doing things, and watch them, pass it tomorrow or something, and our reservation's already gone, so.
And these gates, they're not just going to be blocking the roads. They're also going to be blocking the wedding aisles.
More than 28 weddings are also scheduled inside the national park over the next couple of weeks. But no knots will be tied here until the government shutdown ends. There's also no access to Cades Cove, the Foothills Parkway, or other attractions that bring visitors like Lori Lewis to the Smokies from Florida.
720 miles to get here, and our plan was to do the whole park on our way home and drive home through the mountains, but I'm not sure that we'll have an opportunity to do that.
And those who come to the Smokies to see the fall colors may only find orange cones, blue lights, and a bright yellow vest.
Circle around the loop here and just exit the way you came.
And in a few days when the campers are gone, the only things in the park will be the law enforcement and the full-time residents. In the Great Smoky Mountains, Jim Matheny, 10 News.
The park says it will still have law enforcement in place along with some essential maintenance crews. People who enter closed areas of the park without permission could face a fine of up to $125.
We should also note that the shutdown impacts all national parks and recreation areas, so places like the Big South Fork and Cherokee National Forest are also closed.
Now, when the Smokies closed to visitors, so did the Foothills Parkway, and that means some Blount County parents are now responsible for getting their students to and from school each day. This until the shutdown is over. Bus 49 uses Foothills Parkway as part of its route to transport about 24 students from Walland Elementary and Heritage Middle and High Schools to the Top of the World community. Parents can use Butterfly Gap Road to get in and out of the area, but it is not an option for a bus.
It's dangerous. It's very curvy and straight up the mountain. It's just not a safe route.
Meanwhile, Blount County still plans to not run any school buses on Friday, this due to its own financial strains. It cost about $17,000 a day to run the buses, so administrators decided to keep them parked on 4 designated days this year because of budget cuts. Attendance will still be taken. If a student can't get to school without a bus, the parent can contact the school's principal in advance. The other 3 dates when buses will not run are December 18th, March 14th, and May 20th. School officials say they chose those days because they come before county-wide holidays.
The government shutdown has hundreds of Tennessee National Guard military technicians and contract employees on unpaid leave. A spokesperson for the Guard says about 1,500 military personnel, civilian employees, and contractors will be impacted by the shutdown. Leaders held meetings throughout the day to determine how the furlough process will work. Active duty guardsmen and women won't be furloughed. Officials say each unit will continue to maintain essential operations as best it can with limited staff.
Several big agencies do continue to operate in East Tennessee. It's business as normal at the Oak Ridge National Laboratory and the Y-12 Security Complex. That is, at least for now. The Women, Infants, and Children, or WIC program, will continue to be funded for now with money from the Tennessee Department of Health. The state says it has enough money to keep it going through October 10th. Food stamps and federal school lunch programs will continue. Federal courts will remain open for at least 10 days, and the post office will continue full operations. Now, at the center of this debate over the shutdown is the Affordable Care Act. It requires nearly all of us to have health insurance. The marketplace to sign up officially opened today all across the country.
However, it does appear there are some problems on the website, specifically signing up to look at what's available for insurance options in Tennessee. 10 News reporter Steve Butera is in our information center with an update. And Steve, people have been having trouble throughout the day.
Yeah, in fact, even during this hour here, people who are jobs looking through this website have to go through this specifically at this point. If I click on the apply now, I'm about to get a message that when that hits shows right here, health insurance marketplace, please wait. We have a lot of visitors at this time here, and that's not getting things started on the right foot. Lots of uncertainty over what will be offered here in Tennessee as people wait for these glitches, as you see, to get fixed.
Inside this small office cubicle are some big questions.
You do qualify?
Questions about health care.
What I'm going to go to access the marketplace is, and so it'll bring you to this website. You'll click Apply Now.
Knoxville Area Project Access is one of 9 organizations in Tennessee that has answers on how this website works.
The high volume, it's causing issues with trying to complete your application.
It doesn't ask as much, just beyond your name and email, before this message would appear.
Our advice is just to keep trying to get on there, and when you do, if you have questions, once you get to the application process, we're here to help out.
President Obama did say there would be some initial problems with signing up. Capitol leaders say until the enrollment process is fixed, they aren't sure what will be offered as far as insurance goes here in Tennessee.
There's 5 insurance companies actually participating in the Tennessee marketplace. But based on the location, some plans may be offered and others may not be.
But when these bugs are fixed, these navigators, as they're called, will be ready to help anyone weaving through this healthcare conundrum.
Anyone that's ever struggled with purchasing health insurance, I mean, this is going to hopefully give you access to very affordable health care coverage. And there are going to be some struggles and some bumps in the road.
Now, all we do know right now is that Tennessee's rates in the nationwide marketplace will actually be one of the lowest in the entire country. And Robin and John, when we're able to log on, we're still having this issue right now. We'll be able to get a more clear picture on those 5 insurance companies, as you heard, and how much it'll cost you.
We'll keep trying then. All right, Steve, thanks.
A Blount County man who confessed to killing his neighbor's 7-month-old dog appeared in court today. 62-year-old Fredley Wright is charged with felony aggravated animal cruelty and aggravated stalking. He was originally charged with a misdemeanor for intentionally killing an animal and stalking, but a judge upped the charges last week. The dog's caretaker and the neighbor who found it took the stand today, but Wright chose not to testify. His case was bound over to a grand jury. His next court appearance is set for December 6th. The dog, named Kira, died in late August. That's after the initial incident. Wright was released on bond, but deputies took him back into custody when he violated his bond agreement by returning to the neighbor's property. The Vols getting set for some tough SEC challenges in the next 4 weeks. Coming up, Coach Butch Jones talks about how his team is preparing for the Georgia Bulldogs and that tough schedule.
Plus, some positive news for Tennessee Titans quarterback Jake Locker.
And October starting out a little warmer than average. We'll check in with Todd live enjoying National Night Out after this.
Straight from the heart of East Tennessee, this is 10 News at 6.
Today's sunny skies and warm temperatures. Perfect combination for National Night Out celebrations taking place in Knoxville tonight.
Chief Meteorologist Todd Howell joins us from the Norwood neighborhood on their effort to get people out and talking to each other. Hey, Todd.
Hey, John and Robin, thank you so much. We are live in the Norwood community, New Hope Presbyterian Church. By the way, what an absolutely beautiful Tuesday, first day of October. Welcome to October, certainly. Behind me here in the church and inside, they're having a barbecue. Mayor Rojero has been here, Chief Roush, and quite a few other notable Knoxville folks have been in and about and having a great time. A lot of people in the Norwood community also, expecting about 70 to 80 folks inside, enjoying some barbecue, some fellowship, and again, focusing on better ways to help prevent crimes in the neighborhood. And certainly the Knoxville Police Department, law enforcement, welcome here and doing a great job to help keep our citizens informed. This is Norwood's National Night Out. Quite a few other locations going on in the city as well, and certainly glad to be here. Hope you are having a terrific Tuesday. We are enjoying the sunshine. It's been a beautiful weather day. Here's a look at the very latest as far as from TDOT SmartWay camera and current conditions in the upper 70s right now. Enjoying a mostly sunny sky. Looks like a beautiful evening will continue with lots of sunshine and fairly comfortable temperature. 78 in Knoxville right now. The winds light west-southwest at 3 miles per hour. That dew point temperature 59 degrees, humidity at 52%. Here's the high today for Knoxville. 79 was the high, 56 the low. The average is 76 and 54, so a little bit above the average now. That's going to be a trend, continued warmer as we head through the rest of the week, and that trend's going to continue into the start of the weekend. So that's kind of the setup. All right, let's move forward and take a look at those temperatures now around the region. Notice Nashville and Memphis 83 and 84 respectively, so much warmer to the west of us, and we're going to see those warmer temperatures sliding in over the next several days. Here's a check of the latest satellite and radar composite. We had some clouds, some fog early this morning, gave way to sunshine, and once again the rest of our Tuesday, it's been a pretty nice day. Right about lunchtime, most parts of the valley in East Tennessee saw the sunshine pop out. It's clouds and scattered showers along the Gulf coastal region. Very warm temperatures from Corpus Christi up to Dallas and up toward Kansas City. Look at the contrast. Much cooler in the Pacific Northwest. Warmer in the plains. That warm weather and warm air is going to slide eastward. So we're going to be talking about temperatures in the lower to middle 80s as we go the rest of the week and into the start of the weekend. Now, let's look at our model forecast for as far as the actual clouds, precipitation forecast for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. Slight chance for an isolated spotty shower, but most areas look to be dry. And there's Friday. Friday looks beautiful. A warm day, but good weather for high school football games that evening. And it looks like that trend continues to start the weekend. Latest models are slower with that front. We'll talk about the impact on our weather in their 7-day just a second. 58 tonight, mostly fair skies, some patchy morning fog. Here's a look at your Wednesday forecast for tomorrow. We're going to see a mostly sunny to partly cloudy sky, a little bit warmer with a high. We'll go 81 tomorrow. Let's take a look at your 7-day planner. We're going to see temperatures going from 81 tomorrow, 82 on Thursday, and we're in the low to mid 80s from Friday and Saturday. Of course, the Vols at home. It will be warm. Slight chance for showers right now later. That front a little bit more delayed, so it looks like we're going to see showers and storms more numerous from Sunday. We'll stretch it on into Monday now, and the cooler weather looks like it'll be delayed a little bit, probably into the early to middle part of next week. So may get 2 days of some scattered showers, a few storms with a slow-moving front from Sunday and Monday. We'll keep you updated on that timing. Live from the Norwood community, just off Merchants Road here in Northwest Knoxville. Send it back to you, John and Robin.
All right, Todd, thank you.
Chris Button seeing the forecast, ready to break out the down jacket.
She says it's
a high of 70s.
You're already it's chilly.
It's Texas native likes the 90-degree weather. Well, most of us welcome the month of October, except for myself and the changing weather. The leaves changing, the coats come out. You got the pumpkin spice lattes, which is a Robin favorite. But if you're the Vols, you turn the calendar with your eyes closed, because listen to this. The Vols enter their toughest toughest stretch in the schedule. In fact, they haven't won a game in the month of October since October 1st, 2011. So up next for the Big Orange is a red-hot Georgia team. Butch Jones says after looking back at the game film from this past weekend, his players need to focus on the small details that will win or lose you a game.
And you're either creating good habits or bad habits. And I thought a lot of guys, you know, when we got into the game and it was 31-7, we reverted back to some old habits, which cannot happen. And you just have to keep grinding, and our players completely understand. You know, we showed them already the video clips of 3 or 4 clips that they had no idea that would be the difference between winning and losing. And all the clips were effort clips, you know. So again, in order to overachieve and keep getting better, it starts with effort and the fundamentals, the small details.
So Georgia comes to town as one of the hottest teams in the country. They've notched 3 straight wins, including victories over South Carolina and most recently a win over LSU. Quarterback Aaron Murray talks about how to regroup after such an emotional win this weekend.
Georgia. Just stay focused and great leadership. I think we have a bunch of great leaders on this team, guys who understand it's a long season. The season's not 4 games. It's long, and if we want to get to where we need to go, we have to bring it every week with how we prepare on the practice field, in the film room, in the weight room, and just have extreme focus and determination.
After his second MRI, Jake Locker got some good news regarding his hip injury. The MRI revealed that he did not suffer any major damage to his hip joint. They've diagnosed it as a sprained hip, and he will miss a few weeks. Locker has already started rehabilitating both his hip and his sprained right knee. Ryan Fitzpatrick will get the nod for the Titans against an undefeated Kansas City squad this weekend. The government shutdown has also affected the sports world. The Defense Department says it has temporarily suspended all sports competitions at the service academies. That means that the Air Force at Navy and Army of Boston College games this weekend could be in jeopardy. Well, Lady Vols started on the road to Nashville this weekend as they were back at Pratt Pavilion today preparing for their second season under Holly Warlick. Tennessee surpassed expectations last year, advancing to the Elite 8. This year they come in 2 newcomers, freshman guard Jordan Reynolds and center Mercedes Russell. While the team helps them adjust, sights are already focused on making it to the Final Four that will be over in the Music City. It's something they've talked about since they were eliminated by Louisville.
Our goal is just right up the street, you know, but I think it's just one of those things that we, like I said, we have to pay attention to detail and not think too far ahead of ourselves.
We want to be there, we need to be there, and you just talk about it. It's part of this program. It's part of what, you know, the foundation that Pat built is you don't shy away from competition.
The stakes are high, but I don't think we take it as pressure. We take it as a challenge, and I think that's going to be huge for us. We can't worry about other people and what they think. We've got to stay focused on Lady Vols.
I can guarantee you if they make it to the Final Four, the Bridgestone Arena would be about 90%
orange.
Oh,
yeah. No question. We hope to be there as well. Chris, thank you.
Well, some car washes offer vending machines to customers, but one East Tennessee business offers up a little bit more.
Ken Schwall will show us around after the break. The political stalemate in Washington is having a big impact on a small community near the Smoky Mountains.
Tonight, why a school bus route and a major highway are no longer an option for families in that area. That and much more coming up tonight on the Night Beat.
There are lots of businesses in East Tennessee that contain the words market and deli.
But car wash and deli? Not all that many, perhaps maybe just one. Here's Ken.
It's a busy day here at the Diamond Car Wash on Magnolia. As you may have observed, there are 2 separate and distinct activities going on here. There's car washing and there's cooking. And that's what happens here at the Diamond Car Wash and Deli. An unusual combination, but one that makes sense when you think about it.
While you get your car washed, you can come in, get something to eat, sit down, enjoy the scenery.
Now, the food isn't just some token thing they threw in to make a few extra bucks off the car wash customers. They are serious about their cooking here. Artie is the head cook and has an extensive background.
I've been in the food business over 30 years.
When things get busy and over there, do you have to run over there and wash some tires or anything?
I look out the window. I want to help them, but they know I give them that eye contact, so they understand I'm with them, you know. But
you're with them in spirit.
Exactly.
Oh, and don't ask Artie what the special is.
We really don't have a special, but everything that we have up there is a special. Yeah, it is special.
Reggie is the #2 cook. He's cooked all his life, but only the last 3 years professionally.
I started out there in the car wash.
You did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I started out there.
So you were washing cars and now you're cooking?
And now I'm cooking.
As we were leaving, we happened to notice this, a box of donuts.
How much are they?
Free.
Free?
Yes.
How come?
Because it's Diamond Car Wash and Deli. That's what we do.
Free donuts?
Free donuts.
Wow.
Yes.
Ken Schwal, 10 News.
Yeah. Boy, I think they're on to something.
That's my kind of place right there. Free donuts. It is
and
a great
Schwab brought us 0 back,
yeah.
I would like to say.
Because he probably ate them.
It's true. We can't get rid of that many.
That's going to do it for us. Thanks for watching.
Nightly news coming up next, and we hope to see you back here for the Night Beat on Channel 10. Have a good evening.